Thank you for coming sa third night sa atong training week for MDA. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you our very lovely speaker. She is the current Junior Executive Director for RAFI, or Ramon Aboites Foundation Incorporated, and she was the former Secretary of Mr. Benji Vilempidos sa CITU SSG. So, help me welcome Miss Jenny Leah Menchavis. A round of applause, everyone.
Hi everyone, maayong gabi sa tanan. So today, thank you very much Trish for that introduction. I know you guys are already fired up for the MDA, and you are all ready for the of course the elections is here, no, and I think you guys are already ready. So these are just what I'm gonna present tonight is just a little background on the Sustainable Development Goals, and a little background also on how your individual platforms could affect could affect our the sustainable development goals. Please let me know if you can see my slide.
Kita lang.
Ikan.
Po.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's start. No. We have my topic tonight is about the Sustainable Development Goals. I won't talk too heavy on it because I know that you can read it. So if you can hear me clearly, can you please react with a thumbs up? Can you please react with a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, all right, good, very good. All right, okay. So if you can also see my slide, can you react with a heart? All right. Okay. Some of you can't see my slide, no, but I hope that you guys will see my slide later because we have a few games now to start up our conversation. But when you talk about sustainable development goals, it will not be that heavy. We'll just be we'll go through it, no, because I also don't want you guys to be left mudagan na mo, no? You already have your own advocacies, but it's very important for us to be socially aware, not only in our own circle, no, not only looking at the problems of our own circle, but looking at the problems and challenges that the society, no, the bigger society is facing. And I think it's very important for you guys, no, as leaders, future leaders of the SSG, to be aware of these, no, especially that one of our platforms for SAVE is really about social awareness, no. We cannot give what we do not have, no. So these are just small, very patikim nga some sustainable development goals framework, and also the SDGs. Later we'll play a game. We will try to align your personal advocacies, your platforms in the sustainable development goals. And then I'll give you some tips on project bitching, because basically platforms are rooted on key societal issues, no, key societal challenges. And when I'm talking about societal challenges, in your case, it could be the challenges of the students, no, the challenges of the families, no, of the students that you are serving, no. It could also be the challenges of the community that the students are facing. So well, it's so kuano mo na ang ato ang root, no, that's the root cause why we have certain platforms, because we want to elevate their lives, no, we want to help them. And after knowing your platforms and advocacy, it is about project development, no, it's really about looking into how, no? How can I do this? How can I implement it? So platform creation is like advocacy creation. You need to know your advocacy, and then the next is the advocacy creation is the why. No, why will I do this? So why is this something close to my heart? The why should I do this for the students? No, and then the second and project development is the how. No, so it's already the technicalities, no, of implementation and everything. So that's the next part, no. But we'll just go through it little by little because I know it's only a 1 hour session. And then number 4 is I want you guys to pitch your platforms, no, because I want to hear you guys talk about it. I know that you have been talking about it, all of you guys, no, for 3 weeks already. It would be nice for me to hear from you, so that I could also assess, no, how you know your platform. Is very important for you guys to know your own platforms. Very important for you guys to articulate your own platforms, especially also the platform of Save, no. I'm a believer of talking from the heart, no. And if you don't know and you don't believe in your cause or in the cause of Save, it will be difficult for you guys to and share your advocacies to others. So that's how we will prepare also for the meeting the Avance. So let's talk about sustainable development and what is sustainable development. Now, sustainable development, this is the traditional definition. Todinia, can you please read what sustainable development is in the traditional definition?
So, sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.
Thank you very much. So it's really about the thought about sustainable development is really long lasting. No, so for example, no, if you if you cut the trees now because you need to build a bridge, no, because there's already a need, no, kailangan og bridge. Pero so I need to cut trees, no, I need to build the bridge. But okay, so I will cut the trees now. Onya, what will I do to make it sustainable? No, because there's already a need. No, there's a present need for a bridge. How can I make it sustainable? So that's already the question. No, so it could be that I will plant trees so that even if I cut it now, the trees now I can still sustain it. No, there will be new trees that will be growing in in a couple of years. It could also be looking at other resources other than trees so that it will be more sustainable. So the sustainable development is really looking at the future generation, no. We need, for example, atong example, no, we need the bridges now, but how about the future generation, no? So if you cut all the trees now to build the bridge, what will happen to the next generation, no? So I want you guys to familiarize yourselves on the concepts on sustainable development. No, this one is a good definition of sustainable development. No, it's the development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. And I think that's also important for us in SAVE to create sustainable projects for the students. No, not only of course we need to meet their needs now, but what about the future students? No, how can we also look at them in a way nga dili sila maargabyado, no? So for example, if we create legislations now, no, nga murag kinahanglan jud kayo di karon unya in the future dili na kanang what if dili siya applicable in the future, no? So I think that's also important for us to look at the kanang future no context. So there are a lot of schools of thoughts on sustainable development. One is eco-efficiency. So it's the industry that is moving towards the manufacturing and manufacturing of products, no? So It's really about recycling of materials and their products, that thus limiting the raw materials and the end of energy to convert this raw materials. No, so the eco efficiency is really about about looking at the impact of the environment. An example for this one is like the eco bricks, no, that we are creating, where we put the plastic in kanang plastic containers so that we can create bricks out of it. It could also be remanufacturing of wood, no, kaning sa IKEA, no, na himuan og laing nga product ang mga scrap ng mga woods, no. So it could also be like that. But there is also some comments about eco efficiency, no, na naingon sad sila nga somehow murag profit only siya. It's about the green movement. It's okay. It's a good school of thought on sustainable development. But it's really it ignores somehow kanang some social concerns. Okay, for example, there are also kung wala na dili na tamo pa itong bricks, no, there are also a lot of workers, no, na katong tighimo og bricks na dili na sila katrabaho, no, or there are also some industries, no, mga businessmen nga wawalaan sa og mga trabaho, no. So those are also kanang balancing eco efficiency somehow is effective, no, and in preventing and promoting kanang our environment. However, naasad siya mga downside according to some scientific, no, nga mga kanang researches. The next one is about social benevolence and corporate social responsibility. So I won't talk much about this, but this is really about the philanthropic kanang response from the businesses, no, na muhatag sila, for example, of scholarships, no, ang Aboitiz Foundation, Ayala Foundation. However, nasay mga niingon nga corporate social responsibility is good, no, it's an element for sustainable development. However, sa social benevolence na part, naasay mga kanang so nasad sila yung mga comments about it, no, but social benevolence is important as well, no, in contributing to the economic development for sustainable development. This is the next school of thought that I'm about to tell you guys is the triple bottom line. The triple bottom line is the ideal school of thought when it comes to sustainable development. No, so what is the triple bottom line? It focuses on three things. No, the economic prosperity, environmental quality, and social justice. No, so if you look at the diagram in the center, kanang people, prosperity, and planet, mao na siya ang tulo ka buok nga ma-answer when you talk about sustainable development, no. So economic prosperity, that is prosperity, no, it talks about the economy. Environmental quality, it talks about the planet, no, and people is social justice. So I want you guys to look at the school, no, the school in general, the student population in general, no. What are when you talk about people, prosperity, and planet, no, prosperity, economic prosperity. What are their challenges when it comes to economic prosperity? The second one is environmental quality. What are the challenges of the students when it comes to kanang environment, no? And also third is social justice. What are the challenges of the students when it comes to kanang social justice, no? It could be aligned to them as citizens of the Philippines, and it could also be aligned to them as students in general. So these framework of the triple bottom line is something that we are advocating, no, on when you talk about social development, because it does not only katong sa eco efficiency ganina, it only talks about the planet, no, not somehow na ay kanang people nga part, but ang prosperity, no, ang ganang economic development kay wala kay nila natutukan. However, katong sa social benevolence na part sad, it's more of prosperity and people, no? Ang planet somehow wala kaayo na address. So dapat when we talk about sustainable development, all these three factors and people, prosperity, and planet should be answered, no? And it's also a good way to look at the projects of the government, no? Are the people, is there economic prosperity in their projects, environmental kanang quality conservations, and social justice in their projects? So that's how we could see that our government is doing some sustainable development efforts. So this one is a sustainability management, no? The triple bottom line: social capital, environmental capital, economic capital, are the three P's. Can you please chat the three P's in the chat box? What are the three P's? You can answer it in the chat box. All right. Kabansay, Abelio, very good. So it's people, planet, and prosperity. Thank you very much. Since you're the first one to answer, Kabansay, you get 50 pesos GCash from me. No? So, all right. Okay. So that's about sustainable development. No. We look at these three. We don't only just look at one problem, no, one challenge, but we look at all of the challenges, and try to address it in a sustainable way. Try to really assess the problems and the social conditions, no, environmental conditions and economic conditions of the people, and try to create sustainable programs for them. And when we look at the problems of our students, mo sa datong tanawon, dili lang kay tungod kay affected manggug ko kanang kay dugay kaayo nagawas ako ang scholarship nga kanang nga kaning akong scholarship nga kanang sana grant, no, dugay kayo kay affected ko, mao niya kung himuon kay kanang it affects me, but you don't really look at the challenges of your peers, no, of other students, no. So these three, no, people, planet, and prosperity should be part of it, no, of the sustainable development mindset that we have in SAVE, no. All right. So Trish, can you please note kinsa to akong hatagan og prize kay manghatag kog load on niya. So we all have to do our part, no?
Yes, Miss Jen.
Thank you, Trish. Okay. So, ingon si Ben Cohen, no, that if a values-driven approach to businesses can begin to redirect the vast power towards more constructive ends, then simple accumulation of wealth, the human race and planet Earth will have a fighting chance, no. So it also we also need to look at it, no, even if we are a student or organization, no, if we look at a values-driven approach on how we look at or create our programs for the students, a sustainable approach, no, dako kayo siya ang matabang sa atong students, no, and also the planet, no. And I'm very glad that we have programs in SAVE, no. You are in the right party, Jud, no, because our programs in SAVE does not only look at one aspect of a student's need, no. It looks at the holistic view of the challenges the students are facing, no. I've seen reports last year about kanang helping communities on solar lamps, no. I hope that we can also create programs like that for students who do not really have electricity, no, because there are really students nga ningkamot man jud sila makaskwela na sila scholarship, wala sila electricity, no, nya basin na kuha sa makahatag makatabang nila, no. It will also help them sa ilang sa ilahang kuan na di na sila mo gasto, no, sa economic wise, no. So there will be other programs as well, no, for SAVE, no. I think last year we had a lot of social programs as well to help kaning mga vulnerable sa COVID, no. So I think we have good programs, no. Ako alang kay it should be kanang we need to challenge ourselves some more so that we can really create sustainable programs in the future. So let's talk about the Sustainable Development Goals. No? This was created by the United Nations. No? It's the global goals for sustainable development. There are 17 goals. Each goal has their own targets. No? So I wish SAVE will also create something like this. No? A platform ang good kadang ko ano kanang should be visually appealing. No? Unya na siya klaro nga targets. No? Sustainable development goals will also have their own targets, no? For example, sa for example, sa good health, no? Sa kaning number 3 na sila targets on kanang the decrease of HIV, no? So naasad sila a target ana sa poverty. They also have a target. Each nation, no? Under the United Nations sad nga ni adhere sa sustainable development goals. Even the Philippines, no? Naasad tay own sustainable development targets. So I hope that we can also create something something like this, no? But what makes sustainable development goals relevant? It really looks at the people, prosperity, and planet nga framework, no? So it does not only look at kanang the social part, no, nga kanang about kanang sama hunger dili lang kana ang gitan-aw, but it really looks at the bigger picture. So that's why I wanted to talk about the sustainable development goals today. Okay, I want you guys to look at the bigger picture. What really are the challenges these your peers are facing? No, unsa man jud ding mga challenges nila nga gi-face nila? Kay basin sad natay ma-miss nga dako kaayo nya dili nato ma-address, no? Dili nato matan-aw. And at the same time, I also want you to create kanang targets, no? How we know, how would we know nga nahimo ninyo ang inyong nahimo ninyo inyong ganahan himuon, no? So there should be success indicators as well. So these are the world's to-do list. The sustainable development goals are the world's to-do list by 2030. No, so let's play a game. I won't talk about the sustainable development goals for each one by one, but let's just play a game, no, so that we can go through the sustainable development goals per through a game. All right. So I'd like you guys to go to Kahoot, this link, no, www.kahoot.it, and pin and put this pin, no? Input this pin. Okay, I'll give you guys 3 minutes to do this. Don't forget to put your real name, because we will also have a prize. Now, first prize is 400, second prize is 200, and third prize is 100 pesos.
Excuse me, miss. Pwede pabalik sa pin, miss?
So, do we have to use a format for the names?
Thank you.
What was that?
For the nickname to use in-game, just our last names, or...
You can use your last name. You can also use your first name if you want, no? Basta dili lang ka ng pseudonym like SpongeBob, no? Kay maglisod
Alright.
ang pagitan ni SpongeBob.
Right, so...
All right.
I used my nickname, miss. I changed the nickname way before you said the
No
instructions.
problem.
Sorry.
Just let us know if you use a nickname, no? If you win. Okay.
Excuse me, pwede pakabalik sa pin, miss?
All right, for a while. Can you see? Can you see the game?
Yes, miss.
All right. So okay, let's
It still
start.
reads. Excuse me. It somehow still reads you're in. See your nickname on screen.
Yes, miss. Same here, miss.
Okay, I still haven't started it yet. Okay.
Okay, so it changes
So
the first
we
question.
have 23 participants here. Who's Stephen? Is this a student Stephen or a kanang alumni Stephen? Okay. All right. Okay, so we have 23. I'll start now. Are you ready?
Right.
Ready.
Yes,
Ready.
miss.
Ready as
Yes,
I'll
we
ever
are
be.
100
ready.
pesos.
Wait pa daw,
Ready
miss.
na.
Ready
Napay
pa to,
wapas.
ready.
25. All right. Okay, 27. Start.
All right.
How much is the purchasing power of one family in poverty per day according to the World Bank? Okay, this is number one. No, goal number one is no poverty and poverty in all forms. So how much is a purchasing
Less
power
than a
of
dollar a
one
day.
family in one?
Less than a dollar
Yes.
a day.
All right. So you can click the right answer. All right, we got 4. 4 of you got the right answer. You can just imagine that one family in poverty per day can only purchase 92 to 105 pesos or below, no? So this is the average of 92 to 105. That's actually $1.9, no, or 92 to 105 depende siya sa exchange rate, no? So you can I'm sharing also this because maybe not all of you are in the poverty threshold, but there are other students actually who are in this of nasa ani nga problem no sa poverty. So we also need to look at them, no, their welfare as well. Right. Next. Okay, interesting. So Stephen is the first one. Then Jenny, JD, and CEZ. Whoever CEZ is, hello.
It says miss.
Oh, says. Okay, hello.
Yes, miss. Hi, miss.
To the next question. What is this condition that results from eating a diet in which nutrients are either not enough or too much? No, these are common problems of the children. No, goal number 2 is about zero hunger. Goal number 2 is really aimed to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. No, so what is the answer? All right, the right answer is malnutrition. All of you, most of you guys got the right answer. Yay! All right. So malnutrition is one of the problems in the Philippines and even in Cebu. You guys might say no nga dili naman affected ang mga students kay college na. However, there are really a lot of malnourished teenagers no nga suffer of malnutrition, and one of the things nga mahitabo sa usa ka malnourished nga teenager or students no kay maglisod sila og understand sa mga subjects nila, no, maglisod because gutom sila or else dili sakto ang nutrients na naa sa ilahang lawas. All right. Next, who is our the leading? Okay, Stephen probably has the fastest internet access. Says is number 2, and then Jenny Bula is number 3. JD is all on the fourth place, and then Verzales Sean is at the 5th place. All right. Okay, next. Goal number 3 is about good health and well-being. No, we want to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all ages at all costs. No, Ganenberg, all ages, dude. Well-being for all, especially for the students that we are serving, especially for you guys. No, healthy lives and promote well-being. That when you talk about health, this already includes no mental health. No, so dili ni siya about the physical health lang. Apil ni ang mental health sa daan. Okay, question. What is the meaning of HIV? No, did you know that Cebu City has the highest rate in HIV prevalence? No, not only not only in it's all over the Philippines. No, number one sa Central Visayas. No, so what is the meaning of HIV? Okay. The right answer is yes. The second one, human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, we got all of you guys, almost all of you guys got the right answer. Congratulations. The leading person is Stephen, and then, oh wow, Jenny is on fire, no? And then JD is on third, Kobe Bryant is not gone away, no? Nasir is a number 4, and then Shang is in the 5th place. All right, next. Who will win 400 pesos tonight? My goodness, quality education, no? Goal number 4 is about ensuring inclusive and quality education for all and promote lifelong learning. And this is something that you guys need to fight for, no? Quality education. And also, you don't it will also be nice if you can look at the students no, who dropped out, no, ato ang out of school youth, no, from CIT. Maybe we can also look at them, no, nga dili sila ma-left out, no. Okay, next question. True or false? The number of out of school youth is seen to reach 4 million in the Philippines because of the coronavirus disease in 2019 pandemic, no? What is the answer, no? Nitaas ba jud ang out of school youth sa ato ang this is according to DepEd no? Nitaas ba or ni gamay, no? All right. This is a given question, so I hope all right. Okay. So, yes, no. The number of out of school youth has really skyrocketed. Even in CIT, taas kaayo ang dropout rate, no, because of the pandemic. I think dili tanan ready sa digital platforms na education, dili sad tanan na ay trabaho ilang parents, no. Naglisod jud kadaghanan nato. So I want you guys to also look at that part, no. And maybe if we have some SAVE members who are at the brink of kuan ba, no, kadang dropping out, reach out to your peers in SAVE, no. Reach out to us so that somehow we can assist you, no. We can also support you guys. Right, leading gihapon si Stephen, and then JD is already number 2, and then Jenny, and then Mao, whoever that is, and then Shang is still at number 5. All right, next. All right, achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls, no? So you can see here, number 5 is about gender equality. I'm happy that we have women who are running for the executive committee, and we also have men and women running for the legislative committee, no? So this is not about being women and about girls. So this is about being gender equal, no? To especially now when we promote gender equality in SAVE. The next question is, Malala Yousafzai is from what country, no? Mao ni si Malala Yousafzai. All right, you need to type your answer, no? Ingon siya nga one child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. In their country, virginity ang pinaka-importante sa mga babae dito, no? So dili kay mo matter nila ang education, but Malala Yousafzai actually fought for the education in their country, no? She even when she was shot, no? In years back, pero okay na siya. And then the question is, the answer is Pakistan. Who got the right answer? 7 of you guys got the right answer. Oh, Stephen is still on top. And then Mo, And then Kijana and Todd and Ilaga. Awesome. You have new names here. Padapa, you can still win the 400 pesos. Next. Okay, goal number 6 is about clean water and sanitation. We want to ensure access to water and sanitation for all, no? Because water is life and water is our right, no? Clean water is our right, no? Okay. Question, what country is ranked first in the list with the cleanest water? All right. Is it the Philippines? Is it China? Is it Spain? Or is it Switzerland? Can you see, this was, there is an international standard for the cleanest water and it's mostly issued every year, no? What is the answer? The answer is Switzerland. Wala dyan ni answer of Philippines. My goodness. All right. Next. Okay, Stephen is still the first, but hapit na si Mo is also there. JD, Jenny, and Todd. All right. Okay, next. Number 7 is affordable and clean energy. No? Goal number 7 is about ensuring access to affordable, reliable, and sustainable modern energy for all. No? Dapat modern energy for all. No? Dapat kaning sustainable. Question. This is Southeast Asia's biggest farm. No? It was actually built in 2016. Asa man makita ang farm. No? So, solar powered, no, or sustainable sources of power is very important for us, no, so that we can really provide the environment with the safety, no, the importance of creating. Yes. Okay. Oh no, why did you guys choose Singapore? It's in the Philippines. My goodness.
I had no freaking idea.
All right, sige lang, no?
Literally no idea.
It is actually in the Philippines, no? So in the Philippines, it's actually in Negros, no? Mawani ato. This is something that we can be proud of, no? That we have the biggest in Southeast Asia lang noon, no? So awesome guys for the 4 persons who answered the right answer. Okay, awesome. Stephen is still number 1, and then Kijana, Malte, and JD. All right. Next question is about goal number 8 in decent work and economic growth. Promote inclusive and sustainable economic growth, employment, and decent work for all. No? Next question. In the Philippines, unemployment rate in January 2021 remained the same as of October 2020 rate. No? Somehow, this is one of the problems. Unemployment is really a problem in the Philippines. It could be a problem sa ato ang parents ninyo, no? Sa parents ninyo, sa ato ang relatives. Most of our students who are also suffering from this. Okay, no? So unemployment rate actually skyrocketed, no? Sa kanang kuansan. So it is actually true, no? Itaas jud kaayo ang unemployment rate, no? All right. So even if it is only it is the same, no? It remained the same in October 2020, but 8.7% as is actually taas, no? It is actually taas. So this is the answer here is true. Wow, si Kijana she is on fire, no? Then number 2 is Stephen, and then Ilaga on 3rd. Next question. Number 9 is about industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Number 9 is about building infrastructure, resilient infrastructure, promote sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Question. This is the Mylands Caring. This is a storm surge barrier. Where can you find this? No, this is actually a part of the Delta Works. And then it opens and closes, no, when there's a storm surge, no. Gihimo jud ni siya kay kani nga country kanang kung mag storm surge dito, ma-wipe out jud silang tanan dito, no. So this was really created in the Netherlands. Very good, no. So it's very important for them to create the source, a very big storm surge barrier, no, nga makaprotect sa ilahang country. Okay? 14 of you guys got the right answer. Congratulations. Next question. Okay. Kijana is still leading in number 1. Ilaga, Todd, Thea, and Stephen are next, no? Wala, gamay na kayo ang kanligas. Next, the 10th Sustainable Development Goal is about reduce inequalities, no? Reduce inequalities within and among countries, no? We can really feel inequality. Can you guys feel inequality in your place, in your community? Can you feel inequality in your school? No, na ba inequality? Because this is a problem for all, no? Question. Children in the poorest 20% of the population are still up to 3 times more likely to die before their 5th birthday. No? So, ingon sila nga, mga children sa poorest populations kay 3 times more likely to die before their 5th birthday because wala sila immunization, wala sila healthcare and everything. Is it true or false? Okay, 19 of you guys got the right answer. This is true. Okay, Todd is now number 1. Oh my goodness. Nakapit na. Okay, next question. All right, 11. Sustainable development. Number 11 is about sustainable cities and communities. We want to make cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Question. Is Cebu City sustainable? I don't know. No. Question. After Yolanda, this town in northern Cebu reported 0 casualties because of their effective Purok system. Is it A, San Francisco, B, Camotes, C, Bantayan, D, Lapu-Lapu? You can click the right answer. No, kaning Purok system kay effective kayo siya kay gipanawag dayon nila, no, katong sa Yolanda ang mga households para mo evacuate, no. All right, the right answer is San Francisco Camotes, no, 0 casualties because their Purok system is effective. This is what good governance does, no? Good governance really ensures that the announcements go to the grassroots level. Dili lang katong mga kanang kaila, no? So, 7 of you guys right got the right answer. It's San Francisco Camotes. Okay, hala. Number 2 na si Stephen, Kijana, Ilaga, and Kabansay, but number 1 is Todd, no? Okay, next question. Responsible consumption and production. Goal number 12 is about ensuring sustainable consumption and production patterns. Okay, next question. Oh, wala, di ko yung question. What happened? Okay. So, let's go to fine. Goal number 13, climate action. No? We want to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. No? So here we have the question. This town is known as the vegetable capital of Cebu. What is this town? No? Kani siya during the lockdown last year, ako kay ni silang impact sa ilahang farming kay daghan ang wala nang palit or barato karayo ng palit, no? So this is really a problem in Cebu, no? Gipanglabay na lang nila ilahang vegetables. Right answer is Dalaget. No, town man, dili man barangay. Mantulungan is the barangay man, no? So okay, 6 of you got the right answer. All right. Next. Todd is on fire, no? And the first place, and then Kijana, Stephen, Shang, and Ilaga. Oh, nabalik si Shang sa 4th place. Okay, next. Goal number 14 is about life below water, no? We need to conserve and sustainably use the ocean, seas, and marine resources. The Philippines is an archipelago, no? This is not just a problem of the adults, no? This is a problem of young people as well, especially students, no? Because you guys, you are already reaping you are already swimming in the oceans, no? You are drinking water, no? And you know that there's water cycle raman, ano, kung hugaw tong oceans atong tubig kay hugaw sad, no? So this one is for of course all of these SDG development, the sustainable development goals are no, our problem, and we need to solve it, and you need to do something about it as well. No? Question: is a whale shark a whale or a shark? No, life underwater man. No, so kaning whale shark, you can find this in a lot of local government units in Cebu. We have a rich ocean, no, rich kaayo nya makakita jud ta ani everywhere. And the answer is it is a it's a fish. It's a shark, no? So a whale shark is actually a shark. So dili siya mammal, no? Okay. We have 9 of you got the right answer. Kalingaw ko sa fish, kalingaw siya the answer. Okay. Number 1 is still Todd, second is Steven, and then third is Ilaga. Okay. Malapit na. Okay. Where can you find the Amazon? Question. That is for Sustainable Development Goal number 232 minutes. Grabe sad ani niya. Oy, 230 seconds. Okay, sustainably manage forest, combat desertation, and halt the reverse land degradation, halt biodiversity loss, no mao ni ang life on land. Amazon is the last living lung of the earth, no? Mao ni pinakadako nga rainforest sa atong kalibutan. Unya, naasad ni siya yung mga challenges karon, no? Labi na katong bago pa jud siya na nasunog, no? I think it was 2 years ago or last year, no? So, the answer is South America. Grabe yung North America, no? It's in South America. Okay. Leading is Todd, and then Ilaga, and then Shang, no? Hapit na. This is, I think, probably the last question. So, peace, justice, and strong institutions promote just, peaceful, and inclusive societies, no? Goal number 16. In the Philippines, from what agency can you get your birth certificates from, no? Nga nang importante man ang birth certificate kay na kung wala kay birth certificate, dili ka kakuha og mga kanang services from the government, no? So importante kayo nga tanan na mga estudyante, tanan mga bata na AJ birth certificate. So asa man nato makuha ang birth certificate? All right, okay, very good. Na answer is PSA, no? Kung kisay ni kuha sa BIR birth certificate, hello. Okay. So, who won 400 pesos? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have Todd as the winner for 400 pesos. Shang will receive, how much was that? 200 pesos. And Iliaga will receive 100 pesos. Woohoo! Okay, very good. Thank you very much, everyone, for that. Now let's go. Congratulations, winners. So please, Sha, remind me later, no? I will transfer it through GCash. If you don't have GCash, I will just give you load, no? So don't worry about it. Okay, congratulations to all our winners. I hope you guys learned something on Sustainable Development Goals. I know it's a very fast input on Sustainable Development Goals, but it's really Sustainable Development Goals is something that we need to take action, no, karon. And even students should be able to pitch in something somewhere in the Sustainable Development Goals. Let's not forget Sustainable Goal number 17. No, it's about the global partnership for sustainable development. No, so they have some questions, but I won't ask you to answer this anymore. I'll just go to I'll just go to the next part. No. So now you know about the Sustainable Development Goals. Now I'd like to share with you, no, kaning some tips on project development. Okay. Ngano magstorya man ta dayon og project development after the Sustainable Development Goals, because I know you guys already have your platform, no? But I want to just give you an input on project development so that your platforms are the bigger picture man, supposedly the bigger picture ang platform. The project is the next in line sa platform, no? It's already the specifics, no? What to do, no? So what is a project? It's a variety of undertaking, no? Concerted efforts here dapat. So a project is aimed really to improve something, no? So from a certain state to a better state, no? So mao na muhimo tag project, no? Kay para ma-improve, no? It's an intervention to create positive change in the existing situation. So project development is a iterative process of planning, budgeting, implementing, monitoring, and evaluating projects. Dili ko mo add to go deeper ani because we have a different session on project development, but this is the generic project development cycle, no? Project preparation, implementation, and evaluation. Part of project preparation is knowing the challenges, no? Knowing the constituents, knowing who your target beneficiaries are. So as student leaders, you need to know who your target beneficiaries are, no? Is it kuan kaning of course it's the students, no? But kinsa man nga students? Is it the most vulnerable students? Is it all the students, no, in general? So you need to create that mental picture already. So this is just the three phases. These are the components of the three phases in project development, project preparation. It's about situational analysis. I hope you guys already did a problem mapping, no? Nag-create what tools did you use in creating the platforms? How did you know the problems of your constituents? Any answer? Yung sa man ninyo pag-create inyong platforms,
Survey, ma'am.
Yes?
We did a survey, ma'am.
Survey? So you created, okay, so that's good, no? So you did a survey. How many respondents was that survey, man? Was there a standard percentage for the respondents?
Asa GC ra, ma'am. Depende ra sa mo PM sa ilang concerns regarding sa department namo, ma'am.
All right, that's very good, no? That's good that you did some data gathering because data is data is actually power, no? Because all of these data will be analyzed, no? Kailangan og situation analysis kung naa na mo'y data, and then really look at the core problem, no? Unsa man jud ang kaning root of all of these problems, no? And then try to identify a project after that, no? It's a good thing that you did that because then project development will be easier for you. The next phase is about project implementation. It's about management and monitoring and assessment, and then evaluation after. So I think you are here in this part, situation analysis, and you're also trying to identify what projects will you do in case you will win in this election. No? So these are just tools, no, that will help you in creating a platform that is a killer platform, no, killer dyan. It's a platform that will really help you, no. You need to look at the core problem, no. So unsa man jud ang core problem ani? I know the platforms kay murag somehow general, no. But I want you guys to create something that kanang makarelate jud ang ato ang students, no. Kay kamo ingon ka og kanang transparency in governance, somehow that's good, that's good, but that's good to improve, it's very important to include it. However, the question there is how can the student relate, no, kanang what's in it for them, no, if you want transparent governance, because some of the students will not know what transparency is, no, what the importance of transparency is. You need to look at the audience as well. So this is how you identify a potential project, and I want you to also look at it in your platforms, no. The first one is practicability, the necessity and urgency, ease of doing an intervention, and cost benefit. Why is this important? because we don't want to promise something that we cannot do. Okay? So, kay moingon ta nga kung ano mag-build ni og kaning center nya ang billions and millions di ay ang kinahanglan nato for center, no? If it's not something necessary karon kay wala may face-to-face classes, no? Maglisod man sa dog adto and wala sad siya urgency, then don't do it. But if there is necessity and urgency, no? And then ang cost benefit analysis sad kay okay, then go for it. The impact is number 2, no? The biggest potential positive change if addressed, no? And it should be sustainable, no? So unsa man ang impact ani? Kita mo sa katong gi-share nako nga platform ni President Duterte, no? I'm not a fan of President Duterte, but during the campaign, why did he win? Is because his campaign was very simple. Iyang points lang kay katong about traffic, no? It was about kanang something people actually encounter kanang kita kay bao jud siya unsa jud ang ganahan sa mga tao ba, so mao iyahang that's how those are the words that he used. He also created a good campaign nga masabtan sa mga tao. So mo na nindot sad natan-aw nato to nga how easy how we should be able to convey the message, no, of kanang of save, no, of your platforms to others. So dapat simple siya, no. However, simple siya pero impactful siya nga makakuan jud, maka-feel jud ang mga tao nga this is what we need, no. This is the kind of change that we need. Okay? So it should be like that. The third is capacity. Your capacity as student leaders, you're also students at the same time. Unsa man ang capacity ninyo, no? Potential access to resources and support, no? Who are your potential support group, no? Your alumni can be your potential support group, no? Other requirements as well, no? Kaya mo nang kinahanglan nato tan-awon ang capacity, your current capacity and the capacity of the student body, no? The student organization are save, no? So you need to look at that capacity. However, I don't want you to limit yourself, no? Ay, kanina lang kong himuon kay mas sayon man. No. You always think of kanang the best for the students. That's why you need to also, when you make the platforms, dapat kuan sad 100% sad mo, no? You know that you can do it, and it's really for the benefit of the students. I also don't want you to under dream, no? I don't want you to kuan lang kanina lang himuon na to kay murag mao man tingin ni ang mao na lang ni or kanina lang ang target kay gamayon lang nato kay basi di na to makuha, no kay the smaller the target, the lesser one is dreaming, no. So dapat kuan sad nasa siya gamay nga pangandoy nga ma-hit sa niya taas sad siya. However, you also need to look at your own capacity, but never undermine your own capacity as well. The fourth is about relevance. Your relevance in addressing the needs or improving the asset of the community, no? So for example, sa students, no, unsa man ang mga needs nila, no, and how are you trying to improve it? And then project team, okay, so this is also kung naamay funder, it should also be able to address the project team of the funder. We also need to develop a strategy to address the problem causes or implement the assets strategies selected. So this is the Curiosity Cube model. This is adopted by the Flip workshop of the Dream Project PH. No, so how will you able to pitch your projects? No, so this is a simple framework on pitching projects. No, first is you share, no, your social observation. What is or are your key significant observations in your target community, no? So in my department, our biggest problem is about the laboratory. You know, we don't understand subjects, especially when given digitally on experiments, because we cannot experiment it in our own, no? So that could be one of the social observation, no? And And you can also state next is the problem or asset. No, so you can also state the problem or asset that you want, the problem that you want to address, or the asset that you want to maximize. No, okay, it should not be only problem, and you could also build a project na asset based siya. Number 3 is the challenge. What do you intend to achieve at the end of your project? No, so or at the end of at the end of your SSG no year, what's man ang kuan at the end of the school year, what is it that you want to achieve? No, and then innovative idea. How do you intend to achieve your objectives and what's new? So somehow in your pitch, I want you guys to insert no innovative ideas, no, unsa man ang innovative idea na nimo in implementing these platforms. And then people, no, who are the people that you need to collaborate with to implement your project, and what contribution would you need from them. And impact, no, what lasting positive change do you see your project contributing to? So these are the 6 points lang, components on project concept and pitching as well, no. Situate them, state the challenge, and then after the challenge, you pitch your idea on how to solve all these challenges and problems, and who you will do it with, and what will be the effect of these kanang ideas after implementation. So that's basically a good project pitch, no, a good platform pitch. And you also need, the challenge here is to create that pitch in under 5 minutes, no, dapat under 5 minutes lang ang pitch. Okay, so can you please do a screenshot for this one for yourself, for your copy, so that you can create your project pitch, and then later on I'll give you 5 minutes, no, to pitch your one. I want you guys to pitch your platform, no. I want you to create your social observation, no. State your social observation, state the problem, state the challenge, state your innovative idea on how to implement it, and then who will help you sa people, and then the impact, no, impact of looking at all of these kadang platforms. I want you guys to create that elevator pitch, only 5 minutes to pitch your platforms. And I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to prepare. Later, we'll have a raffle, who will go first and who will go next, no? I'll give you 3 minutes to pitch your project, or pitch your platforms.
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes.
Pwede balik sa kating slide. Thank you.
All right. Okay. And the best pitch will also win a prize. All right. 3 minutes starts now. One minute left. All right, 5 minutes running a pitch, ha? If you can do it under 5 minutes, the better, you know? All right. Okay. So let's start. Let's start with a volunteer. Okay, who wants to volunteer? Sige lang, don't be scared, no? Ingon si Dinampo nga kung wala ko no may GCash sa iyaha na lang isod ko no ang GCash. Okay. Okay, any volunteers? Okay, no volunteers. I will pick the first speaker, no? I will only have one, no? We will end this session at 9:30 because I also know that you have a life. I don't want to keep you too busy tonight. So we will start with one from the civil engineering department. I will go with, all right, si Godwin Rosas. Is Godwin here?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, go ahead, Godwin.
So for my my platform is called Alumni Sit Chat. Then social observation. Kanang uban students kay wala jud sila especially if mo upcoming college or freshman pa ka. Wala jud sila knowledge about civil engineering kay naay uban students abi ra nila na ang civil engineering kay tigtukod ra kuno og balay, tig pangita ra kuno og mga materials inana day. Abi sad aning mga mag college kay ang civil engineering na course kay lisod. So ang problem diri kay ang mga students kay murag afraid na sila na magpa-enroll sa kurso kay wala lagi sila alamag, wala sila kaning og para nila lisod ang kurso na civil engineering. Then the challenge, so ang ganahan jud nako ma-achieve is to boost up the civil engineering course and kanang ang mga upcoming gani na civil students kay murag mas more knowledgeable sila about sa kurso na ilang kwaon og sa career na ilang i-take. Then ang akong naisip to solve this issue is the alumni talk kay as we all know sa atong kurso karon kay ang mga alumni ra ang ato yung maduulan regarding sa career path kay ilan nang naagian ang ato pang maagian. They know na unsay trabaho sa civil engineering kay naka-experience na sila og work about ani na kurso. Then the people are the alumni of CE. Then the impact, ang impact aning alumni talk kay maka-inspire di siya sa mga students na mo take og CE na ang CE kay dili ra kay siya about sa math, dili ra kay siya about sa unsa ni siya kalisod na course. So it is all about kanang building the community, building the mga infrastructures which can help the community o para mo-grow sa dang atong community. That's all, Miss.
All right, thank you very much, Godwin. Not bad for your first pitch. Fun. I have a few questions. You don't need to answer this, no? So to whom are you doing this for, no? Akong ko amang because a platform. Who will benefit after you after that campaign? Is it the department or is it the students, no? I want you to think nga who will benefit. Akong challenge kay I want you to focus on the students, no? Focus on the students, no? Is the problem kumusod na sila sa civil engineering kay it kuan magod kung musod na sila sa civil engineering, it means that they want to be civil engineers, no? So who are your target audience? Is it the senior high or before ana to promote civil engineering sa ilaha? But if they already enroll in CE, they really want to become civil engineers, no? But if your project is about kanang letting civil engineering students know what their career opportunities are after graduation, you can actually do that as well, no? Kay para kabaw sila nga, okay, when I become a civil engineer, ang next part de ani kay naday lain-lain nga mga strands sa civil engineering courses nga pwede na ako i-specialize. So mas confident sila mo graduate, no? This is not about I want you to focus on the students ba nga. It's not it's not about getting more students for to enroll in civil engineering, but the current students unsa man ilang ma-benefit, no? The current civil engineering students, what will they benefit from that platform? Because they are the ones paying the taxes, no, the kanang quote unquote 20 pesos, no, for the civil engineering department sa SSG. So the current jud na mga students mao ang kuan ang imuhang i-focus for the platform. So para lang gamay nga challenge lang sa idea. Sakto man ang idea, no, but I think ang pag-pitch niya dapat it should hit the emotional connection sa students, no. Unsa man ang emotional connection sa students ana nga platform, no, how will it akong kuan kay how will it benefit me kung ako ang student, no? So ana siya I don't want you guys nga marag over kanang floating kayo inyong inyong ideas. I want you guys to think nga unsa man jud ang mahatag nako sa ako ang mga peers, no, sa students jud nga kanang kuan sa ako ang department, no. So that is just my comment kanang para maklaro lang sa students kung unsa jud ang ma-benefit niya after, no. So those are just a few of my kanang observations. Okay, right. But Godwin, that was a good start. You will receive a 50 peso load from me.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, giving out free load for everyone. Okay, next is isa may ganahan next. Okay, we'll only have four volunteers for tonight. Let's go to another kuan. Adto na ta sa lain nga kuan. Daghana di ay nawala, no?
Alex would like to vote.
Awesome. Okay. Go ahead. Kisa si Verzales.
Ako, Miss, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So our platform titled sa mo ning department ng platform, which is SGCPA for CMBA, which mean SGCA for CMBA, students, group chat, certificate, page, and activities for CMBA. Sa title pa lang daan, it states all students, mao na among priority. All the students and what they imagine kay ganahan na mo i-comply. And also group chat, magbuhat mi og group chat each department which magkuha mi og representative to give the next certificate. Kaning nga certificate kay mabuhat ni siya each cluster. Ang kaning cluster kay maghatag mi sa each student sa CMBA og certificates nga na finish nila ang every cluster ni siya namo ihatag. Like hatag baron mi og certificate nga na finish nila ang cluster. So mao to. And page, since ang CMBA nga page kay dili naman siya active, how about mangutana baron mi sa admin sa page kung kinsa ang ng admin para kami na mo take over or magbuhat ba mi og page. And also activities, magbuhat mi activities for all CMBA students nga nga kanang maka-interact gani sila kay CMBA students kay among nahibaw-an na dyan ng CMBA students kay more dyan naman ka-accountancy, mga related sa accountancy and business. However, naadi ay na siya, appeal di ay na ang tourism and kanang hotel management nga abi na mo kanang dili na siya part sa dili na siya part sa CMBA. So social observation, what are your key significant observation? So based din siya sa among observation kay first pa lang daan kanang first year pa mi wala na mi kabalo kung asa ang amo ang section, wala mi kabalo kung naa ba mi group chat or wala. So mao to ni come up man nga idea kay magbuhat katong group chat atong magbuhat mig page nga i-locate na mo ang students sa ilahang tagsa-tagsa nga group chat. And also problem mao ni what are your problem? So mao to ang among major problem ang kaning students lagi niya ang kaning CMBA nga walay interaction, walay camaraderie. So kami mo give nila og kanang camaraderie para naasay interaction ang tanang CMBA student para magila-ila sad sila kung mag-ila-ila sad sila sa ilang isa-isa niya challenge. Ang challenge namo sa end of the school year or end sa among term kay we want all students to be motivated sa ilang school kay of course kanang stressing jud kaayo ang pagskwela no kay example kanang karon kay clustering naman niya paspas kaayo mo leksyon ang mga teachers niya ma-drain na ang students. So mao ni ang kaning certification namo kay mao ni maka-give og motivation nila nga moskwela pa jud para ma-recognize ang ilang hard work or hardship nya kaning innovate idea. So ang kaning ang innovating idea namo kay mao ni siya ang ang kaning kaning group chat tingali or kaning ang among activity nga buhaton kay sa pila ka years I think wala pa jud kaayo na wala kayo interaction gani ang CMBA. So mao na siya one for all for one among goal ani. So people kay of course it's CMBA student mao na siya amo ang target and then the impact. So mao to more gihapon to give inspiration to them. So I think that's all.
All right. Thank you very much. Who was that? Kasi pangalan gali si Vidal but Versales?
Yes, Versales.
Hello. Thank you very much, Versales. No, that's a good pitch, although it was quite long. Fine lang. What was when you state your platforms in the future, no, in the MDA, you wouldn't have a lot of time to pitch it, no. So if they ask you, no, kaning kuan, it would be nice na all of you guys need to write down your pitch, no. All of you guys need to write down during the MDA, i-write down ang possible questions, no. Write down unsa man ang possible nga ilabay sa inyo ang question, no. And then write down your answer para kuan siyam para maka-create mo og kanang succinct nga answer, and then you can practice that answer, no, para kanang kuan MDA na it wouldn't be that hard for you to answer the questions, and then in a shorter time pa jud, no. I think that was a good pitch of Rosales, no, although taas-taas siya tungod tinga nga it was your first time to share it. Kung suggestion is situate the audience first, no. Situate them in a way nga you start with the social observation or the problem, no. So for example, in our barangay has 80% of the population in our barangay are poor. 20% of the population in Sitio Kamangahan is ultra poor, meaning they are earning 50 pesos or below per day. The challenge of our project aims to provide livelihood to parents, no, to mothers who are already at home, and give them some livelihood opportunities so that they can feed their family. The innovative idea here is that we will give them a seed fund of 200 pesos to start their own enterprise, no? And we will be giving them trainings so that they would know what business that they can invest in, no? Or what businesses, small businesses they can do in their community. Who will help me? There will be an organization who will help me in this program, in this project. And the impact for this one is really about economic sustainability, because we know that COVID is here. There are a lot of unemployed parents. We want them to still get employment, no, still receive money, but and also provide for their children, so the children will be able to go back to school, no, or they can fund the education of their children. So if you situate lang you need to situate lang the audience sa problem, no, first, so that you can pitch your solutions, no, pitch the right intervention that you want to advocate on. So I think that's a can I have a yes, you can ask a question, Restaro.
Good evening, Miss.
Yes.
Kanang ask lang ko, Miss, kanang is it necessary niya ang katong sa project concept niya components ba para mag-outline niya sa guide sa pagbuhat sa para guide sa pitching kay kanang is it necessary niya magsunod jud na or kanang pwede ra niya as long as ma-answer na tanan kay naa siya makuan na gayon ay ang pagsunod-sunod niya misma as long as ma-answer siya tanan okay ra ba?
I think it's okay to have your own style in answering questions. It's okay. Ako alam kay for most of us who are not keen on public speaking, mas dali siya kung na kay framework in mind. Katong framework nga akong gi-share kay namo na ang framework nga proven nga mas masabtan siya kasi sa audience, especially ang audience nimo kay kanang kuano somehow kanang wala kay dili kay familiar nimo, di wala kay kaila nimo. So ang kuan jud niya, ang idea jud niya is to situate, no? Let them understand why you're doing it, no? Why are you doing this? Ngano kailangan man nimo na, no? So situate them unsa man di ay ang data nimo na naa. The second part is about the implementation. No? What is it that you want to do, no? And then third is about the impact, no? If you do it, what will happen? How will it benefit the students, no? How will it benefit the community? So that kung katunga components pa-answer nimo, okay ra. Pero kung naman sa uban nga mga public speakers nga maayo jud, no, nga maka-answer jud, no, bisan nagsugod pa siya sa impact niya daan niya sa last na dahil siya sa data. I think nasad sila yung way of doing it. Ang ako alang kay I'm sharing to you with it's just a one-on-one, no, the basics on answering, no. Kay usahay mo answer ta, mo diretso ta sa kanang kuano, mo diretso ta kanang sa implementation, for example, no, sa mo diretso din ta sa implementing idea. Wala pagalit na to napasabot sa mga audience why we are doing it. Ano ba? So di ka subo sila usa din ang giingon, no, ngano kailangan man ayang nganong why do we need that, no, why is that relevant, no? So somehow nalang siya kanang nalang siya kanang maka-help lang siya kung naay kanang gamay nga framework ang imuhang speech. Pero of course if you can answer it kanang in a flawless manner nga no wala kay framework, that will be okay, no? It really depends. Kung ako di man ko public speaker, so I have a framework in mind on answering questions kay para dili ko mawagtang sa ako ang thoughts. Kay when you are speaking in public, no, or even in kanang online, daghan kay audience, pero makuyawan ka ba? So at least na kay framework in mind para ready imuhang mind kung na kay i-ask imo. Okay, we have volunteers.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Thank you for that question, Restaro. Next is Baldelovar. Baldelovar, go ahead.
Hello, good evening everyone. I hope madungog ako. So,
As a freshman student, na-observe nako sa among department nga ang freshman kay wala jud siya kanang makita gani nga expected performance sa among plates. Then sa among mga sa among klase kay dili mi kakita sa plate sa uban. So like mag-agad ra jud mi sa my day sa mga classmates nga kanang wala nahuman na siya, lalinduta siyang plates ana. So before sa face to face kay inig adto nako sa architecture building kay makita nako ang plate sa uban sa mga higher years, sa mga seniors namo nga kanang lo dito ta nila miniature hala ani iyang gamit nga inani iyang gamit nga material something like that. So, with this ma-inspire ko and ma-cut-on jud ko unsay techniques sa mga plates sa expected nga performance. So uh, with this, I want to provide a medium or website where architecture students can showcase their plates and their works. So I want this to happen during my term para makakita og inspiration ng uban labi na sa mga upcoming first years pod nga wala inani ang pagbuhat inani ang usa ka architecture student. So uh, with regards to sa people nga among need nga og help kay I would like to tap from the to the sa CS department para sa among website developer and all. And with this ang impact ani kay murag long lasting jud kanang ang website kay mo long last man jud na as long as na mag monitor. So sa future nga students kay makakita jud sila sa mga past nga plates and all. Thank you.
Sorry kaayo, dili kay ko kadung Baldelovar.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, sorry kay di kay ko kadungog but I got the flow of your kanang ko ano of your pitch. You were able to say it in less than 5 minutes. Yeah, however, during the MDA, ang challenge sa atoa kay please go to a place nga maayo jud ang internet connection. Kay unsa man ang bisag maayo ka mo speak, dili ka madunggan no kay dili kay maayo tong internet connection. That's a must for us no. Nga mangita tag maayo nga internet connection when we during the MDA. I like the fact that you were able to muragalig share your slight part of your story. However, when you pitch kanang try saying it in a murag third person manner. Murag siya nga murag architecture students are murag i-state siya in ana kaysa murag ako manggod kay ako ang murag it's a good somehow na say something good, but I want you to because you're a representative of the department no of the students. So siya share a bit of the story of the architecture students. Architecture students have a problem on accessing different templates and everything. My idea is to create a website where all architecture students can just look at and na siya impact kung imuhang ang imong speech kay adto nimo muragalig ang architecture students imuhang highlight dili siya personality based ba ana. So I think that's a good start that's a good start Baldelovar no and I think this is your first try so no problem about it no. So just ang importante lang yun for you guys no is to write your pitch no, write everything, all possible questions no, all possible kanang no kay murag usahay sa MDA kay murag manglabay og mga questions nga murag below the belt or dili kaayo no murag mga other nga mga kanang questions or statements no. So be ready lang jud ana no. It's very important for you guys to be ready, self kuan sad, aware sad, self-aware sad, no, if you are kanang if you're not confident, no, try to drink water, no, if you're kanang conscious and yeah, if kanang hadlok na ka kanang kuan, try to be mindful lang of your actions, kaya it will also show man sad when you present something. We'll have a last volunteer. Okay, we have, who will do it? We'll try, si Henodilia Diala. Henodiala. Go ahead.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening.
Am I loud and clear, Miss?
Yes.
Okay, Miss.
Can you turn on your video?
Um, can I just not, Miss? I'm not really confident right now.
No problem. I don't want you to be kuan. I don't want you to be stressed. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to try. Our first platform is ITSAT, which stands for Information Technology Student Assess Team. So the problem here is due to the unequal quality of internet service, and we've noticed that there are students are having lack of connections from their professors and from their co-IT students, Miss. So here, our solution is to promote the assist team, where we will have it in MS Teams, and we will have our IT committee, which are the volunteers, Miss, which are the volunteers na willing mo cooperate na mo, Miss, na willing po mo help sa mong IT students by year level, Miss. And our goal here is no IT student will be left behind. And here, Miss, they can freely or informally communicate us or the other groups or the IT committee. The second would be Huddle for All. It is mainly called Huddle for All, ka-IT kita magkahiusa sa paglambo magdungan ta. So it's basically for mental health, Miss, because as we all know, mental health issues aren't new, but very bandwagon, very gusto, Miss ba? But we know na serious case man jud siya. So here, Other for All, we will, our way of communication here is by Discord server, where all our fellow IT students could share their frustrations, troubles, and mga hinaing nila sa kinabuhi, Miss, they can share here. Well, we're not experts sa mental health, but at least we're all ears for our fellow IT students. And actually, we still have one last platform. It would be Circuits. It stands for Collaboration, Interaction, and Relaxation Center to Unify IT Students. Here, it is same from the previous, which is the ITSAT, but it is more fun because we will establish fun games and challenges related to IT. Because as me myself and my partner, we knew that sa IT man jud, it's coding is really stressing. Is I don't know to others, but for us it's really stressing, and a lot of my friends are na-stress po me. So in Circuits, the it will be our solution para ma-connect me sa other IT students, and it will be fun because we will also having our scheduled movie nights after duo codings chart. So our platforms are very flexible and open for other ones. So that would be all. Thank you for listening, Miss.
Awesome. Henodiala. What's your first name, dear?
It's Mariel, Miss, and you can call me Maye. And last name is Sinojala, Miss.
Henodiala. Okay, sorry. Kanang sa to Maye? Sakto ba to?
Maye, Miss, Maye.
Maye?
Maye, Miss.
Maye, okay. All right. And I think your pitch was very clear, no? Though that's a good start for individuals or representatives with three platforms, no? Abbreviate, kanang clarify, no? And then clear kaayo siya. For you, when you pitch platforms, dear, you pitch it sa iuna ang pinakatanaw nimo nga pinaka-importante. Did you do that? Ang pinaka-importante mong gipinauna?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So that's a good thing, no? Kanang murag kuan kay ako alang that's good, no, nga tan-aw nimo nga pinaka-importante to. Second, that's how you need that's how you present ideas, no. Iuna nimo ang tan-aw nimo nga pinaka importante. Ang second is don't say bandwagon ang mental health, no. Kanang what you can say is mental health is a pressing issue among students, and we have heard some of our peers in IT, no, in CSS pa ba na inyo, ha, to their concerns about mental health, and we want to do something about it. Inana siya. Don't murag, there are certain words, no, nga murag kuan dili nindot na nagkatong bandwagon man goods uso karon. No, we don't do that, no. Always present your case as something important, no, something that is urgent, something that the students will really benefit in, ana. So kanang kuan jud kanang ibaw jud ka nga mo kuan jud nimo mo help jud ni sila, mo help jud mo project sa amo ang kuan sa amo ang kanang students, no, co-students. So kanang kuan, I think that's a way of good presentation, no. Kanang you say it with urgency, no, nga kanang kung dili ni mahita mo kanang kuan kanang kung mahita mo ni manindot jud ana brag somehow inana nga context mo. But that is a good, clear, very clear imuhang kuan, imong pitch tier. Very good. We'll have one last. No, we don't have time anymore. So we have three kuan. We have three pitches. We had three pitches today. I think after ani siyang kay magkuan man ta, no. Mag-mentorship man ta na, may mga mentoring after this one. Go ahead, Shang. Yes, wala ko kadungog ni Shang. But after this, you will have your mentors, no? Na yung mga mentors from the alumni who will also go through the pitches with you. Importante lang that karon you write it na, you write it down. You write down all your possible speeches, no? What you will be presenting, what you will be sharing, no? Unsa man inyong highlight para dili malimtan. Why is it important to write? It's because when you write it, mas makahinumdum ka, no? Naadjud kay kuan niya, naasad kay kuan guide when you pitch, no? When you say your pitch, no? Usually I'm always interviewed sa online, no? Ma-interview ko online, na ako yung mga webinars na ako ang speaker. What I really do is I print all my pitches. Of course, I don't look at the speeches nga murag magbasa ko. I just put it in front of me kay para kung mawala ko, I have a na ako'y tan-awon, na ako'y basahon. Dili siya kay labi na nga for us, no, I'm not really a public speaker. I as much as possible I don't want to speak in public. However, there are times that you really need to speak in public, and it's very important for us to be prepared to come into the meeting de Avance prepared. So I think that's it for me. It's already 9:38. Thank you very much for everyone, for you guys, for being with me this evening. And thank you for the wonderful the wonderful participation, and congratulations to all our winners. Our load winners, our GCash winners, whatever. Just let me know if you want to load or GCash, no? I wish you all a good time during the meeting de Avance. I wish you kuan. Okay, GCash daw si Ina dingon siya. I wish you kuan kaning I pray for everyone, each and every one of you, and I'm looking forward. If you want to pitch no sa ako, you can call me. No, you can add me on Facebook and everything, and we can go through the kuan the speeches together. All right. So I think that's it, Shang. Thank
Miss,
you.
thank you so much, Miss, for this for kanang sharing us your expertise tonight. Yeah, Miss, kanang regarding sa winners ka mag-PM lang ko nimo like sa ilang information.
Sure. Okay. So did you guys have a wonderful evening? Can you share a thumbs up? And can we have a picture, Shang?
Miss, dili siya night kay wala ko kadaog.
Ma, please ko
Sige lang, you can pay 400 pesos next time. This is not your night.
Magon kam tama.
Photo op.
Grabe Maureen oy.
This is not your, sige lang, kay napay next, no? We will have some fun nights together. Will be more prizes.
Oh, that time is kay iba na ang president. Kay
Kuan na. Ipagawas na inyong mga kuan answers.
Parasite skill.
Ano ba yan? Alright. Shang, can you take a
Consolation, Miss Consolation.
I'll take a picture,
Isa ba
ma'am.
ito?
I'll wait for others.
Mga tao, palihog lang.
Okay, go ahead, Shang. Kisa mo take a
Picture
picture.
Me, ma'am. I'm still waiting for others to open their camera.
Okay. Hey, on na ninyo inyong video. Alright.
Still waiting. Daghan pa wala. Paano mo, guys?
Shout out pa, shout out.
Shout out. Ano mo? Napadjud wala.
Congrats, Jel. Congrats sa iyong
Congrats,
graduation.
Todd. Congrats sa first prize, Todd.
Congrats, best
Todd,
friend, Todd.
baka
Hello,
10%.
everyone.
Kanemen.
Childhood best
Todd,
friend.
Alright.
I played next
Todd.
Saturday.
Todd, salamat, Todd.
Salamat, Todd. The others, sila mo mag-open cam.
1 month extend.
Todd, kini akong
si
bugas
Flores
dito
ni graduate na.
Tudinyo ganyo. Basta kina
Ako to daghan kita do. To din yun tanan.
Tudinyo ni siya Todd, kini ako bugas Todd.
Una lang ko graduate, guys.
Ay, mo picture na ta. Wala mo ng uban. Sige. Yo, smile din. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. 1, 2, 3. United. Hoy! Wait pa ha. Mo smile ha. Wait pa.
Nindot
Nina
ang
kalapan,
kuan.
mag-face
Fusing.
pa.
Is that fusing or fusing?
Fusing.
Sure. Fusing.
Fusing.
Another.
Epic.
Another. Okay, 1. Okay, walkie ha. 1, 2, 3, smile. Another ba?
Grabe naman ni Mau eh.
Waki. Waki.
Nindot man daghan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bumerang daw, bumerang.
Bumerang.
No. Pilas. Okay, 1, 2. Dali mo. 1, 2, 3, smile. Mana, thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Miss.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
Miss.
Consolation.
Your pitch, no? Practice
Inno
your
cutie.
speech.
Thank you, Miss.
Care.
Miss.
Bye-bye.
Wala na si Miss Jan. Okay.
Ay, recording.
Uy, ang background. Ay, hello.
Recording.
Recording. Ano yung sound
Ay,
Ay,
istorya
mag-meeting
dia
ta,
gabi.
mag-meeting ta.